Yeah, just doing a quick finish of his background vocals that we started from like a session prior. Be my lady. So what we can do, we need to give it some reverb, right? So we already have this reverb 2 that we set up on this other like background vocal here. So we can just copy this, click it and drag it to the first insert on right there. Now press play. Yep. That's a lot. So yeah, it's all good. So go here and kind of control that. So you got to turn that way down. Turn it all the way down, and just enough so that you would feel it. Be my lady. Yeah, some of that. All right, cool, perfect. Grab this true verb as well. So the true verb that we had here, this was for the early reflections, which gives us a greater sense of depth. So add that to our chain as well. Hold Option and drag that to the bottom.
Oh, wait, to the bottom what?
The BV2. And then let's hear how that sounds. Pull this plugin up though. Click on it and then play at the same time. Would you spy me? Okay. Bypass it to hear the difference. So just hear what it's doing. Would you spy me? Yes, it's to your body. That's cool. See how with it in, it kind of puts the vocals a little bit further back. What's in? So that's good. You can X out of that. Take it off solo. Let's hear how the vocals sound now, like mixed with the reverb in. If I ever needed money, would you spy me? Will you deny me access to your body? Get at me out of pocket. So it's like less in the way of the lead vocal, right? So that's good. Another thing that you can do is panning. So you remember how we like sometimes pan one side, the other one, and the other side, kind of spread it out. Like so you could throw a S1 imager on the first one, on the low voice. Yep. I usually use the last insert because there may be things that you want to put before you do this. So click out of this.
Does that matter, like the order?
Yeah, it does matter. Solo that track, the low voice. Play it one time. Would you spy me? All right, pause it. So right now everything is down. Everything is down the middle. So what I would do is pan one slightly left, pan the other one slightly right. So you were in solo mode. I would take it out of solo mode because I want to feel
like
how it's affecting the whole mix. You know what I'm saying? Let's hear it. So I'm listening for this. Listen for that vocal. I don't got it. So I'm trying to place that. So let's do that. Will you go walking out the door if I don't got it? You see how that started to create a little bit more separation just by panning it a little bit to the left? Will you go walking out the door if I don't got it? If I ever needed money, would you spy me? And then you can create a little bit more of a sense of separation by the symmetry right here.
Yeah.
So even though we panned it slightly to the left, think of this triangle as like the sound front. So if we panned it slightly to the left, but this is all the way over here, it's kind of like somebody being on the left side, but they're singing that way. You see what I'm saying? But if we want to be on the left side and we also want to project this way, I would want it to go like that. See what I'm saying?
So if I go that way, it's going the opposite way.
Yeah. So look, this main line like is the main panning. Like if we're going slightly left, slightly right.
Okay.
But this now is like, without knowing the actual technical definition, it basically is like if I'm turning my head this way. Yeah. Or if I'm turning this big line is like my body. I'm turning my body this way, but then this triangle is like I'm turning my head that way. If I go this way.
Okay.
Or if I go this way in the direction of my body, then my body and my head are like in the direction where I want to go. That's kind of how you hear it back through the speakers, you know what I'm saying? So like, listen to what I'm talking about. Like if I did like this, and mess with it. I don't got it. You hear how it like, would you spy me?
Yeah.
It's subtle, but it kind of like affects the sound a little bit.
If I don't got it, would you spot me? Yeah, access to your body.
So I basically just would do something like that. So whatever you did on this one, which is slightly to the left, you want to copy this plugin to the falsetto one and do the opposite. So hold Option on the S1 and drag it to the falsetto. Use it on the, do the same insert, yeah, the same one. So click that. And now you want the opposite. So on this, I would just double click and do like -17. Yeah, negative, yep, 17. And then this is -17, so I'll do +17. So now you got the opposite.
So I just put regular 17, right?
Mm-hmm. And then solo both of these now. They should feel stereo, like, you know, one slightly to the left, one slightly to the right. See how the falsetto's over there?
If I don't got it,
You see him?
would you spot me? Yeah, access to your body.
You know what I'm saying? So take it out of solo, and let's just hear it in the mix now.
Will you go walking out the door if I don't got it? If I ever needed money, would you spot me?
All right, you can pause it.
Will you
Hey, I hope you guys have been finding this video helpful and useful. I have a free resource, link in description below. It's called 6 Mix Finalizers. It's a mini course that I've designed to help producers, artists, upcoming engineers just like yourself finish your mixes faster. And I really wish someone would have shared this resource with me in the beginning of my mixing journey. So if you want to go check that out, link is in the description below. Let's get back to the video. So the separation is better now, and you have a little bit of depth going on because the reverb, but when you start to pan things, sometimes you need to decrease the volume now, because sometimes, like when you pan, it becomes a little bit more noticeable.
Yeah, type shit.
So to balance it now, you got to turn down those backgrounds just a little bit. So you can do that just using the BV2, the volume here. That's the, yep, on the volume, yep. So before it was at 0.
Yeah.
Generally, the ear starts to hear a difference by like 3 dB.
Will you go walking out the door if I don't got it? If I ever needed money, would you spot?
Put it back at 0. So what you're gonna do is click volume, hold command, and this is gonna allow you to get the precise volume, like in small increments. If I didn't hold command, this moved a lot larger. So I'm not able to like precisely dial in that volume.
Will you go walking out the door if I don't got it?
What's those lead backgrounds?
Will you deny me access to your body? Get at me out of pocket.
Try right there, try right there.
Will you go walking out the door if I don't got it? If I ever needed money, would you spot me?
Pause it. So the key when you do this is to look at the waveforms, and when you see, you know what I mean by waveforms?
Yeah, this shit.
Exactly. So the key is to, like, when you're doing that volume stuff, just to let the track play and look at when these vocals come in. If you can instantly hear and tell when these things come in easily, I would say you're generally too loud for like a background.
Okay.
You should be able to like know that it's there, but have to really like listen for you to like tell that it's there. You know what I'm saying? So let me show you what I mean. Like, here's where it was before, right?
Be that the rich or poor, will you go walking
obvious,
out the door if I don't got
So bring it
it?
down.
If I ever needed money, would you spot me? Will you deny me access to your body? Get at me out of pocket.
I'd say somewhere right around here we start to
Tell me that
notice
I'm everything
that
you wanted.
there's something there.
I don't want it. Would you ever leave me lonely? Would you be my best friend or just a homie?
Yeah. So you were close with the last volume. That's the biggest things that you needed to do to mix this. I would say besides that, you know, you can like EQ and stuff like that. But the most important thing is just seeing how it fits in the mix. And I feel like where it's at right now, it kind of fits in the mix. Bro, they really excited about whatever they writing. I've never seen this yet. This better be good. All I know is that this better be good, bro. Because they way too excited to be writing this song.
Be that the rich or poor.
This is, all right, so this is where the comments come in. Because right here, I would have wrote lead.
Okay.
So now you had been like looking around everywhere, like, dang, which one of these is the lead vocal? I don't know.
Yeah.
That's why you use this comments box.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So this is the lead vocal.
Be that the rich or poor,
So I want to see how these two that we just did blend in with that.
rich or poor, will you go walking out the door if I don't got it?
Yeah, they blend pretty good.
It sounds good.
I think I would just do one EQ move just to make it blend a little bit more.
Walking out the door if I don't got it.
His voice can be like a little pointy sounding depending on the register of like where he's singing. So I'm gonna show you those frequencies. This is all the warmth in the body. We don't want to mess with any of this. This is all good. It's that. Kind of that.
Yeah.
So even like, that's the beautiful thing about EQ is like you can solo the band and hear what frequencies you like and which ones you don't like. And when you notice some frequencies you don't like as much, you find it like I did, and then you can start reducing it.
Yeah.
So the key is now just listening to the vocal and reducing it to a healthy amount, not overdoing it.
Walking out the door if I don't got it. Would you spy me?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's like more smoother now, you know? Before it was this.
Walking out the door.
Like hear the falsetto
Walking out the door if I don't got it.
with this.
Walking out the door if I don't got it.
It's a little bit more smoother.
Yeah, on the game.
So that's what I'm saying, like mixing is, I mean, it's important, but at the end of the day, like the whole point is just to create a nice listening experience.
Yeah.
You know, the better you can do with that, the better you can identify those frequencies that are just not as nice or whatever.
Yeah.
And also boost the ones that also are like pleasing so that they're heightened, they're revealed more. Like that's really what mixing is about, creating that balance.
Listen to your body. Get at me out of pocket.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good now.
Tell me that I'm everything you wanted.
Then notice, we didn't even put a compressor on the backgrounds.
Should we?
No. So a lot of people, sometimes, but not always. A lot of people just think automatically like, yo, I got a compressor there, or I have to because I didn't put one on there.
Yeah.
Why would you need a compressor?
Yeah.
No, I'm asking though, why would you need one?
If it's too like
To what? You close?
too much, too loud, like feel me?
What's another word for that? The technical term.
Motherfucking.
Well, it's not that it's too something that's too loud, because you could just turn it down.
If it's clipping?
No. If it's too dynamic.
Yeah, cause it's supposed to be in the back, like not in the front, right?
Yeah, you were doing this with your hand, which is, I think that's what you were trying to
Yeah, that's
explain.
what I'm trying to basically what I'm trying to say, like, cause
So
it's a background vocal, not a fucking front, you know?
You're right.
Yeah.
So if something is too dynamic though, like if it's too like, if the louds are too loud and the quieter parts are too low, that means it's too dynamic.
Yeah.
There's a huge dynamic range there, so we gotta compress it to
Like
make it more even. Yeah, more even. Yeah. So usually lead vocals, things that are at the front of your mix, those are gonna be the things that are gonna be more even and consistent.
Yeah.
Because they're up in the front of your mix, they're loud. Yeah. You don't want something that's loud that's gonna be super dynamic and, you know, not as controlled. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's why we didn't even need to put a compressor on the backgrounds, because they're so tucked in the back that, you know, it's cool. I think we're good with this. So highlight all the tracks, bottom to top, hold shift, grab that one, shift A. So you see all these plugins get bypassed. So I just wanted to hear like how this sounded before versus after. Let's see.
Baby, are you wanting me, baby? Tell me, is it
There's no plugins.
baby?
Obviously, there's a lot of stuff that's like distorting and whatnot because of the levels, but
Baby, are you wanting?
plugins in.
Baby, are you wanting me, baby? Tell me, is it jealousy, baby?
Let's go to another section.
I don't need no floaties or no goggles when I slide in. Cannonball, I might do a backflip when I die.
It's because the levels are high.
I don't need no floaties or no goggles when I slide in. Cannonball, I might.
So that's the difference between a mixed versus unmixed. Stoner, We done with this track,
yeah,
bro.
we finally done with the track. It took us 35 million years and 18,000 seconds, but we got it done.
Specifically 18,000 seconds.
Shouts out to Mr. Princeton.
Sonic Gold, bro.
Sonic Gold.
What's your IG so people can...
Stoner from the town, STONAH, number 4 RMTHATOWN.
Let's get it.
Follow the YouTube channel, Stoner Official. You know I'm on there telling jokes and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Laugh, whatever.
That was mixing his track completely from scratch. Yeah, I mean, we did the beat, we did the lead vocals, we did the background vocals. Now we just gotta master it low key. That's the last step. But listen to the mix and just check it out. But overall, how the mix sounded? How the mix sounded?
Yes. You know, the mix is great, but you know.
Nah, we gotta master it still, bro. We gotta master it.
I mean, yeah, but that's good.
Vibe to it. No, it ain't gonna be no $500.
That's what you told me.
Let's say it. All right, y'all. Peace. Hey, I hope you guys have learned something from today's video. I would love to hear your thoughts, so comment below and I'll check those out. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the future videos coming up. My name is Princeton Brown. I'm a producer and mixing engineer based in Los Angeles, and I would love to hear from you. If you have a brand new song that you're working on and would love a mix on by me, send it my way. I would also love to give you feedback on the mixes that you're working on, so please send those my way. Last but not least, I have a free mini course called 6 Mix Finalizers. All of this information is in the description below. Thank you guys again for tuning in and watching. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.
Sonic Gold Production.